What's up, guys? Today, real quick, I want to give you guys a few tips that I've learned from starting off The Walking Dead Onslaught. First things first, main story of this is going to involve Daryl. You don't get to play as Daryl in anything else except for your little campfire story time. His missions do not require any armory. He has his own armory. It's a small story that starts off. You'll start the prologue at the beginning, then you'll come to Alexandria. It looks like the timeline for this actual game is going to be in between the time jump that happens not only in the comic books but also happens in the show. A few guys that got the Deluxe edition have been hitting me up and asking about the Redeem Online content right here, you guys. This is the website. If you need it, hit me up on Facebook and I'll send it to you. The password right there, I don't really care if you guys see mine, but it is only a soundtrack and a artwork. Both are very good, but that's all it is. Another tip, you guys, when you do scavenger missions, you will see
Judith was missing her dad earlier. She says hello.
Hello. Another tip, you guys, when you actually select on these, you see how we have these? You'll actually get little requisitions. Once you complete them, I like to build them up, but I left one open as I've been grinding for you guys. It will actually give you a little extra that you can also use. A lot of people have been asking about the skins and wondering why they didn't get any weapons.
Judith
when
was
you
missing her
pre-ordered
dad
it.
earlier.
Michonne,
She says hello.
shh. Thank you. Hello. 1 minute, please. Thank you. So you guys didn't get guns when you got the Deluxe package and everything, guys. You actually got skins. If you go to your armory, this, you can change it. This is what it's supposed to look like. And the reason you guys aren't noticing it is pretty much because it automatically starts off with your new custom skin on it. And you have to come over to your bench and look at it and change the skin back to what it's supposed to originally look like. So all the weapons that we said we were getting, it wasn't actual weapons. Same thing goes for the outfits, you guys. If you go here, just hit that pause button. You can toggle the skins. We can change him and I can show you. You can toggle the skins and it'll just change their skins. Everything was cosmetic, unfortunately. Your workbench here, you guys. The main goal of the game is to rebuild Alexandria while...
Hey, how's it going?
Every time I walk by you. While helping out Daryl with his story missions, you have a scavenger map. Some places have certain materials like tape, water, electricity. Other materials like wood, metal. Over here, directly effects. I've actually upgraded this one a little bit because it raises your maximum health. More food. You can find more usable ammunition. Boosts for medicine. And additional salvage items. So you've got to do your salvage missions to get the salvage to go ahead. And as you actually do it, yay, I get to touch the fence. As you actually do it, it'll actually build up Alexandria around you. Scavenging missions aren't too bad, but once you get the windmill, I would recommend getting that first. Windmill and town hall, I would try and get those fully staffed and fully knocked out first. Especially the windmill. Once you get the windmill, it actually gives you 3-to-1 ratio, which pretty much just multiplies it by 3 of all these that you find. Get that one done first. It'll help you with scavenging really quick. So it's you've got the grind aspect, which is kind of a fast-paced. If you see my other videos, you see it's pretty fast-paced. Usually these take about 5 to 10 minutes, as the story missions are more slow-paced. Take your time, tell a story with it. Those are about 30 minutes. Now, in my opinion, those of you guys that played Saints and Sinners and then switched over to this are used to doing one-shot headshots. That's not the case. Anytime you use any gun, it's going to take roughly 3 shots to the head until you upgrade the weapon. As you upgrade it, right here, you have different things like more, does more damage. I actually added, I believe this is the damage. I actually added the damage, and it still took 3 shots from the burst. Now, Daryl's crossbow will be a single headshot, but you have to pick up the bolt before the zombie's body disappears, or you lose your bolt. You can always practice on the gun range, but it's not that hard. I actually usually use just the machete, which is it's a little OP. The machete's pretty OP. Just kind of that method if you get scared. Hammer also, 2 best weapons. I usually use melee weapons. Most melee weapons will kill a zombie with 1 hit to the head. Guns are going to take, at least pistols are going to take about 3 shots to the head. Rifles will take about 1 shot to the head for zombies, in most cases.
Thanks for taking care of things around here.
That's what I do. The way you unlock things in this game is by collecting food, and that's what I was forgetting. You can actually come through here, and I'll show you in the community letters. You'll find food on your travel, and as you find food and gain survivors with food and fuel for your scouts, you'll actually get these right here, which are like letters from people you save. And like right here, we saved Julia Velasquez, and we got our forge. Here we saved Dr. Oliver Mayberry, and we got our clinic. So with each person you save, obviously I have some more, you will actually unlock places, and the only way to do that is get food and fuel. And on top of that, to progress in the story, you also have to have, you see I need 2 more survivors before I can continue with chapter 5. Once we finish building up Alexandria and finish the story, I'm not sure what kind of replay value this game will have. So far it's getting kind of low reviews. I say it's not that bad. The doors, I say it's not that bad, but it is not Walking Dead Saints and
Things around here are
Sinners.
starting to come together.
You cannot open doors like you usually do. You have to actually like just bash them and they open and close, but you can close a door behind you if you bash it again. Safe house doors you cannot, but most doors you can. That way the zombies at least have to break down the door, and it gives you a little bit of time to search the stuff inside. You only get to hold items in one hand. This is the only hand you get to hold items in. You have to choose your dominant hand. I dominantly left, but I do my right hand just to make life easier, and I feel like I'm a better shot with my right hand most of the time. The left hand is solely for opening doors and grabbing equipment. All in all, it's not too bad. It is different. You're not going to have anything on your holsters. You're not going to have a backpack. I know a lot of us are kind of used to the Saints and Sinners, but like I tried to explain to you guys, Saints and Sinners is going to be more comic book Walking Dead. This game, as you can clearly tell, you can see it, but you can't hear it because Norman Reedus is the only familiar voice, but this one's going to be based off the TV show. So it's going to have a little bit of difference. You're actually supposed to just kind of do this. There's no bending down. There's a little bit more grinding in this one. It is fun in its own right, but just remember when you play this, it's not going to be the same as Saints and Sinners. It is a good game. It does have some bugs. I have been bitten by zombies when they're not quite arm lengths away. You can grab a zombie by the throat and get him in the head, but I have been bit before I've even had a chance to grab him. So there are a little bit of bugs.
Coming along.
You do strafe. The left, well, depending on if you're left or right-handed, whichever one is the move. I put it on right-handed, so it'd be, the move would be on the, whoop, there we go, on the left. You do have strife left and right. I do like that. You have your obvious backup, your forward, you know, turn around, whee, ring around Rosie. But it is its own game. It's not Saint and Sinners, but it is pretty good in and of its own. The only disappointment I have, guys, is we don't get to walk around Alexandria. I've tried a whole bunch, and the game won't let me. Oh well. But with that said, guys, if I missed anything, make sure to put it in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, turn notifications on. I usually stream as much as I possibly can. And thank you guys for checking it out. I hope it helped. If I miss anything, like I said, put it in the comments, and y'all have a great day.